We're done with Memorial Day weekend. Now it's time to talk about fantasy football. Well, Brennan, it might be too early to talk about fantasy football. No, we need to start preparing, especially if you have dynasty leagues or even redraft. You could start to look at trends over the next few months of where players are going and how that's going to shift as we get closer to training camp. And in this video specifically, I'm going to be talking about who should be the RB2 going into next season. It's obvious Christian McCaffrey's number one. He was excellent last year and is going to be excellent again in a Kyle Shanahan offense that really tailors what he can do at an elite level. He might even, without the hip drop tackle, might even be better than he was last year. But there are only three viable candidates for the RB2. Breece Hall, Bijan Robinson, and Jahmyr Gibbs. Breece Hall had an excellent end of the year, 43 fantasy points, 27.6, 29, and I think he carries that into next season where they'll have an improved passing offense with Aaron Rodgers, really allows the run game to be further established. Breece could finish as the RB1, and I think he definitely finishes as a top 5 running back. Next, we look at Jahmyr Gibbs, who's going to have obvious upside because of his explosiveness and pass catching ability. However, David Montgomery's still in the offense, which is going to limit his red zone touches at least a little bit, even if he gets more this season. And lastly, we look at Bijan Robinson, who's going to be an improved offense with Raheem Morris and the guy they brought over from the Rams, their passing game coordinator, wherever he was, and better quarterback with Kirk Cousins, right? So he's going to have a breakout season. Arthur Smith was horrible last season for him. In conclusion, the RB2 is Breece Hall. Improved offense, Rodgers back, Mike Williams, Garrett Wilson, all these weapons, play action. If you're able to pass downfield, you're able to open up the run game, which is going to happen with those new playmakers and the linemen they got with Olu Fashanu and Tyron Smith. Breece Hall, if he stays healthy, is poised to challenge McCaffrey for the RB1 spot. Let me know what you guys think in the comments and follow for more fantasy football content.